Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here. Boop.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. Today I'm styling spring 2026 fashion trends. Some of these I already owned and others I had to have a little creativity with. My creativity was very much needed with styling this first fashion trend that I've seen so many people talk about, and it is feathers. Feather jackets, feather accessories, feather hair accessories, feather earrings, and I like the whimsical aspect of this, especially when buying it secondhand, but I just don't like the texture of feathers. So instead, my way of implementing this trend is continuing to wear my fuzzy penny lane style of coats. I recently got this vintage exhilaration one from Macy and Mackie's Whatnot show last week, and the faux fur trim is a little more spiky, which reminds me of a feather texture. This one's definitely a stretch, I'll admit. I don't really see myself buying even secondhand anything with feathers, like maybe in a boho way. Like, I do think feathers are going to be a really big trend for Coachella this year in that kind of boho vibe, but especially right now, I just don't see it as something for me to go out and buy for my wardrobe. And so that's why I'm opting for instead continuing to, again, wear my penny lane fuzzy coats. Although the feather accessories, like, that's obviously such a different thing than my fuzzy penny lane coats, but in general, texture wise, that's what I'm kind of swapping it out for. I saw a Who What Wear article saying color blocking in 2026 has never looked chicer and that it's the natural progression of the beige quiet luxury trend. The article goes through a bunch of different examples of color blocking, and I wanted to give it a go myself because I definitely prefer an outfit with a pattern and then a solid, whereas color blocking really thrives with a solid on solid different color combo. So for my outfit, I have this suede blue jacket that I've honestly been so stumped on styling. I thrifted it a couple of weeks ago, but I have never shown it on my channel because I've hated every outfit I put together with it. But trying to style it through the lens of color blocking helped me focus on just creating more contrast with the bottom, like this corduroy light tan skirt. The combo honestly is such a gorgeous blend of colors and textures. And again, that article, there's an example of picking a hero piece color for color blocking, which for me was the jacket. Having that mindset just helped me refocus how I would style it, and in turn made me create a really cute outfit that I 100% will be wearing again. I do usually see color blocking with bright colors, so I have this gray maxi skirt and then paired with this red top. It feels silly to say something so simple like this is doing anything extraordinary, but I would almost always style this skirt with only black. So reframing it with wanting there to be a more prominent color that then was given a moment made me honestly create, again, another outfit that I 100% will be wearing again. Straight leg jeans being a trend again is so funny to me because it really just shows the cycle of fashion trends. Everything will eventually come back, and I do think this is an interpretation of skinny jeans. People aren't ready yet to embrace that, so a straight leg feels easier to style since most people are coming from only wearing wide leg jeans the past few years. And there's been a lot of talk also about 90s minimalism being a trend. I have actually been more into flare jeans recently, but I do still own a beautiful collection of vintage straight leg and mom jeans that I've collected over the past 9 years. And it was interesting to take them back out and try to style them in a way different outfit than I would have styled them only 3 years ago. A heel chew really does look chic with a pair of straight leg jeans, which I will say, I think the ones I styled are more tapered like a mom jean, but you get the idea. This outfit feels kind of flirty and effortless, which I then wanted to style them another way in more of a 90s influence. Think Monica or Rachel on Friends. The Napoleon jacket or the marching band jacket was more of a trend in fall 2025, but it has bled into winter 2026, and with its lightweight build, it has then continued for spring 2026, especially for people with more of an alternative style. It's giving a little gothic, black parade, depending on the color, and I thrifted this maroon one with the absolutely coolest silver buttons. Going simple with the styling and letting it just have its moment is my personal preference in styling, but you can also style it fully unbuttoned with some sort of textured piece under, like this lace dress, which was fully inspired by this outfit with a similar jacket. It really just makes any outfit instantly cooler. We've all dumped on Pantone's color of the year, Cloud Dancer, but I did want to make an outfit with that inspiration because, like I said in my 2026 fashion trends video, people will be wearing all white just in general. Like, it's not something new. So I wanted to take my outfit in more of a boho style with white versus a clean girl. The main pieces are white, but the accessories and boots are what makes it feel alive. I've seen a lot of arguments for Cloud Dancer for 2026. Like, being pro for it is a blank slate for you to then add onto it. So I wanted to take that kind of mindset and really have the white pieces just be a canvas for then me to add onto it. And whenever I'm wearing a full-on white outfit this year, I really want to focus on that. Again, it's a blank canvas. Now, what can I add extra to bring then the full outfit to life and have it just be more of a starting point versus that starts and stops? Like, I think there can be actually some really cool interpretations of taking, quote unquote, the Cloud Dancer all white trend and really making it your own depending on what you want to add to then that canvas. Again, me just trying to make something positive out of it. I do think 2026 is gonna have a poncho moment. My favorite fashion creators have been embracing it for years, obviously, but for the mainstream, I think the time has come. I saw Urban Outfitters selling them, Hollister, and I wanted to show how I styled the 3 that I own, which are all secondhand, and want to just encourage, if you have been wanting to be a poncho princess, try searching secondhand first, because there are so many gorgeous ones, especially because the early 2000s had such a moment with styling ponchos, and there's so many different styles, different colors, different material depending on the weather conditions that you're gonna be wearing the poncho. Like, it's honestly so versatile. I don't know why I didn't even think when filming my 2026 fashion trends prediction-ish video reaction, whatever, that Dalmatian print was going to be a trend for 2026 because it totally makes sense. It's going from polka dots to deer print to Dalmatian print. It's not a print that really works in my wardrobe, so I will be passing on it and instead still sticking to polka dots, which even polka dot pattern, I really own very few pieces with it, but I will say colorful polka dots have grabbed my attention. Normal black and white is just a little too dressy and feminine sometimes for me, but colorful adds a youthful whimsy that I am very into. Again, not a pattern staple in my style, but a fun piece to style here and there, and just a reminder that you don't need to buy the new hot pattern. If you like Dalmatian print, then awesome, obviously, but you can still be rocking polka dots or cheetah print or wavy checkered print. Teal is being deemed a big 2026 color trend. I have also seen cornflower blue and pink brown color combos, but teal as being the main one. And in my 2026 fashion trends video, I got a lot of comments on my example photos that those were actually turquoise. And honestly, I don't know. The website I pulled those photos from said teal, but I can also see other blues in it. Teal has many shades within it, so I'm saying teal, but I understand it could actually be aquamarine or turquoise. I did not think this would be a shade I'd ever try or even like again because it was everywhere when I was a kid, but I thrifted this top that I think is true dark teal. I'm just putting that out there. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments, but okay, I'm seeing it as dark teal and I am kind of into it. I think the muted tone of this version feels way more me and looks flattering on my skin tone and coloring, at least I think it does, and kind of goes into that whimsical, almost witchy, and really takes away that prior feelings of teal from the early 2000s. Again, teal and zebra print, that's like burned into my mind. Lace up detailing feels like the cool alternative older sister of the bow trend. It feels grungy and a little sexy, yet polished depending on the construction. It could give Victorian vampire, but also crafty since it's something that can be DIY'd. I've been seeing lace-up enclosures on jeans, a focus on non-functional lace-up details on shoes. Even Bad Bunny's Grammy's jacket had just the most gorgeous lace-up enclosure on the back, and it's just so good. I am very much team lace-up detailing, and I love kind of the versions that I have been seeing and embracing then the pieces that I already own that have a lace-up detailing. I've been talking about this honestly for the past like 2 years, and I'm still going to be embracing it, and I love it. All of it. Alrighty, those were all that I wanted to style today. Let me know what spring trend you're really excited about, or just like spring fashion that you are excited to wear this season, whether it's a trend or not. As always, a majority of the clothing I showed in this video is secondhand, so if you do like thrifting and secondhand fashion, then make sure to subscribe right down below. Also follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!